This is video number 94 for bass students, and in this video you're going to learn number 155 in your book. So open to page number 37. And I just got to tell you, this song is actually pretty tricky, especially for bass, okay? The first thing we need to do, though, is we need to talk about look at the very end of the song. You see where it says D, C, L, it looks like fine. You actually say it fine, D, C, L, fine. What that means to do, the DC stands for da capo, D-A, then the new word C-A-P-P-O, da capo. And that means the head. And then the A-L is until, and fine is the finish. So the head until the finish. Now what does that mean? Well, sometimes composers want to repeat a portion of a song, but not the whole thing. And in this case, the DC, the head, means to go back to the beginning, the A-L, until you see the word fine. So for this, you're going to play the first two lines. You're going to start at the beginning, okay? Start at the beginning here, all the way to here, and then the DC instructs us to go back to the head, the beginning, and then play until you see the fine. Do you notice that the final bar line is right there and not at the end of the song? It's right there. That's because that's the end. But only after you've already played that, okay? So again, start at the beginning, play line 1, play line 2, go back to here, and then play until the double bar, or until you see that word fine. All right? Now, with that said, this song, like I said, is pretty tricky for bass, okay? Look at measure 1, look at measure 3, and look at measure 5. People sit there and go, oh my gosh, I have to slur across strings and all that. Well, it's just a scale, but it just goes C, D, E, F, G, G. That's all it does, C, D, E, F, G. Each time, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. The problem is, it doesn't do it the same way. So look at measure 1. Measure 1 goes C, D, E, F, and plays the G here. Okay? Measure 3 does it here. Then open G. Okay? Why would it be different? Well, it depends on what comes A. Let's play measure 3 first. This is going to be, I'm going to teach it to you in a weird order. I have a purpose of this, I promise. Play just measure 3. C, D, E, F, G, G. That's it. Echo me. You know, you're going to slur and cross strings. You've got to make a tunnel with your C. Keep the C down. Okay? Play measure 3 only. Echo me slowly. And go. C, D, E, F, G, G. And I apologize, I did not mention the key signature or the time signature. We are in 4/4 time, common time is what the C stands for, and then we're in C major, okay? C major. So C natural, D, E, F natural, open G. Try it again, measure 3. And go. C, D, E, F, open G, open G. Now play measure 1. The notes are the same, but we're going to play the G differently. We're going to shift up. Play measure 1 now. And go. C, D, E, F, shift, G, G. Okay? Now, look at measure 5. It's just like measure 1. Play measure 5 now. And go. C, D, E, F, shift, G, G. Now, if you can't get that yet, pause the video and get that, and then join me again. Now we're going to go back and play measure 2. Now measure 2 is in 3rd position. How do I know? Because look at the end of measure 1. Okay, so I'm playing an A with 4th finger here. It goes A, C, A, G. A, and then C natural, and then back to A here, G. Now just do that with left hand, no bow, no bow. Just the left hand, and do it in rhythm, and with me. Measure 2, 1, 2, and go. A, C, A, G. Again, go. A, C, A, G. Now play that. Now echo me this time. And go. A, C, A, G. Okay, now I want you to do measure 1 and 2. Echo me. Measure 1 and 2. Wait. Go. C, D, E, F, shift, G, G and A with fourth finger, A, C, back to the D string there. Okay, try that again. Measure 1 and 2, play with me. 1, 2, right, 2, go. Shift. Okay, if you've got that, the rest of this song, it's pretty easy because there's a lot of repetition. Okay, I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Now do measure 3 and 4. This is easier. Play measure 3 and 4. Echo me this time. Open G, no shifting. And go. C, D, E, F, open G, just back down. F, E, E, D. All right, now look at 5 and 6. Just like measure 1 and 2. Just like measure 1 and 2. Go to the second line, measure 2. Second line, measure 2. A lot of people miss this. D, do it with your left hand only, with me. And right to go. D, E, F, D, C. Again, just the left hand, go. D, E, F, D, C. Okay, now play measure 2 of the second line with your bow. And go. D, E, F, D, C. Okay, now play measure 1 and 2. If at any point in this video you need to stop and pause it and get it, please do so, okay? Because this song's a little bit complicated. Measure 1 and 2 the second line. And go. F, 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 E, 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 D, E, F, D, C. All right? Now, look at, again, I'm going to teach it to you in a weird way. Second line, measure 4. Should be familiar. You're in third position. A, C, A, G. You see that? Now look at the last measure on the second line. A, C, A, G. You've already learned that. Play that for me now. And go. A, C, A, G. Now do second line, measure 3 and 4. So you're going to go C, 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 G, and then you do that A, C, A, G. Okay, play measure 3 and 4. Actually, echo it. Echo me. Measure 3 and 4, second line. Go. C, C, G, A, G. If you learn measure 2 of the whole song, you'll be able to play that 1, 2, 3, 4 times. If you learn that, you've learned a good portion of the song. If you learn measure 1 really well, you play that twice in the same way. You play it once an easier way. So if you learn measure 1 and 2, the rest of the song's pretty easy. All right? Now, this seems weird after all the playing we've done, but I actually want you to shadow bow. Okay? Because we've done it in pieces. We haven't put it together. You know, that's a totally different thing. And remember, first 2 lines, then you got to go back to the beginning. And you stop when it says Fine. Shadow bow from the beginning. And 1, 2, shadow bow. Shift. And here's that measure. 4, 1, 4, 1. Now shift back down to first, shadow bowing. Now stay in first position. Open G there. Back down the scale. This is just like the beginning. Get ready to shift and lift. Remember, you're going to go back to the beginning here, and you're back to the beginning. Shift up. Here's that measure. Here's the second line. Okay, now what I would suggest you do is any place you got a little lost, pause the video now, practice that, try it on your own, and then I'm going to play it again right now, and you can try to play with me when you're ready, okay? But I suggest you pause it right now. This is one you can't just learn in a couple of minutes. It takes some time, okay? Go from the beginning with me, assuming you're ready. If you're not, pause the video, get ready. 1, 2, beginning, go. Measure 3. Now don't shift here. Shift up. Get ready to shift again and be C on the G string. 1, 2, 3. Get ready for the beginning, right? Back to first and the beginning. Shift up to third. Back to first this time. First position. Shift up again. Now shift down to first. All right, now that's a long song, isn't it? When you play all of that, it's got a lot going on with it too, okay? That one, again, give yourself some time to learn that one, but practice it. Once you can play that, you know when your bass really pretty well, and you know a whole lot about music as well.